My man, what do we got?
Oh, buddy, I missed you. What's going on?
Oh, busy weekend. You know, what'd you do? Football? The Dolphins win?
Dolphins, man, you out of Dolphins been out since last week.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's fucked up. They got rid of the coach, man, Flores. They shouldn't have gotten rid of him. He was doing a good job.
Fuzzy?
But yeah, man, but they fired him. They fired him. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyways, that's sports, man. Happy on the with Mike's win on the trip. You know what I mean? Looking forward to that. We got to start organizing this week. Mike will be getting in contact with you so we can start organizing everything. And for the next trip, what do you want to do? When do you want to do it? I mean, the next contest. I was thinking, I don't know what you think. I say we wait until after the February trip in order to start giving away the other trip, which would be after the April trip.
Well,
right?
We could do that, or because people really enjoyed the contest.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was different.
Nice. It was nice.
So instead of having we won't make it as difficult for on a one-time shot. We'll just make it longer. In other words, there'll be a code in this video, there'll be a code in that video, and there'll be a code in that video, videos. And you break it up, and we'll see who can get it.
Okay.
You know.
All right. Yeah, that'll be good. Or when for us to start the contest, it could be either after the February trip, or once we hit, I don't know how many subs. We got 10 now, right? Maybe if we hit 20,000, then we start the contest, or what?
That could be who the fuck knows when that's going to be. That could be a year from now, but we could just say
there's a lot of people watching us, so all they got to do is click.
Yeah, well, that's fucking easier said than done. They don't want to push that button for some reason. But look, part of the deal is you got to be a subscriber. If you want in on the contest, you got to be a subscriber.
Yeah, we forgot to remind you guys of that. You know, I know Mike's subscribed, so we're cool in that. But you do have to, in order to participate, you do have to be subscribed.
Yeah.
Okay. So going on with that, and looking forward to the trip, man. Just I'm still waiting on itineraries.
Yeah, we got two, right? The one kid was working on his this week.
The Australians.
Yeah, then the other Australian.
Those are the only ones I need. I got everybody else.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'll send them a message.
Oh man.
What else happened?
Nothing, buddy. I was a little upset today.
Oh, wait a minute. Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
MLK. MLK. How come there's an MLK street in every city? Do you know that?
Yeah.
Almost every state, there's an MLK street.
Yeah.
Right. And the other weird thing about that is it's always in a bad neighborhood.
Really?
That's not a coincidence. They're always MLK. You'd think, all right, he did a good thing. Maybe put it in a nice fucking neighborhood. Why you got to put it in a bad neighborhood?
Why put it in a bad neighborhood? Exactly. That's a good point.
Right. It's always in a fucking bad spot. When you see MLK, you better start looking. Don't stop at the fucking stop sign.
That's true. That's a good point. Wow. But yeah, well, over here it was a normal day. I know I spoke to my kids and everybody was just relaxing.
Right.
It was a holiday over there. Anyways, getting back over here to what I was telling you, a little upset. I don't know. I need opinions because I don't know if you remember the deal that I told you, the guy with the big construction company over here that wanted to associate himself with us.
Right.
Remember that? Okay. I had a meeting with the guy, the director of operations for that company here in the coast. I went to meet with him today. I had spoken to him over the phone and everything, and the one that introduced him to me was somebody really close to me, that it's really close to him from back the old school, but top notch.
Right.
So I was referenced in the top way. So we had spoken on the phone a couple of times, and everything was cool. The guy was cool. You know what I'm saying? We had set up a meeting. We had finally had a meeting today. When I get to the meeting, I come in, well, so and so, whatever, and I seen that the meeting was cold. I'm like, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? So we start talking about what we're gonna do, what what the project's about, this and all that. And as we're going along in the conversation, he's noticing that I'm really cool.
Right.
You know, and then towards the end of the meeting, he tells me, listen, I need to come clean with you. I'm like, what happened? He goes, well, you noticed that, at the beginning we were a little cold and all this stuff and all that. And I go, yeah, I noticed that. We were talking on the phone. We were all right. I didn't know what was going on. Maybe, I don't know. So, what is it? What happened? Well, he told me, well, so-and-so, a person, one of my competitions was in here and he's trying to get the contract. I'm like, really? And yeah, and then he's talking to me and he's telling me that, do I know what I'm getting myself into? And I asked him, what are you talking about? He goes, yeah, you're going to deal with Carlos. You don't know who Carlos is? And then he goes, no, why don't you tell me? He goes, well, Carlos is this, 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 and this, and this, and he did this, and he did that, and you're probably going to be laundering money for him. I'm like, this fucking piece
Did you deny it?
No, I mean, I don't deny anything. I go, I'm not money laundering, that can scratch. What I was in the past is in the past. Right. You can check my books, you can check my company, you can check me however you want. You know what I'm saying? I give you my word. There's nothing illegal going to be going on if I get this contract.
Right. That's all you need right there is your word.
But this is what gets to me. Why?
Jealousy and money.
Come on, man.
You know, just like I was telling you the other day, as far as people can say whatever they want on the news to blemish people.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. They shouldn't be allowed to do that shit. People shouldn't be allowed to get away with that shit. When you can't kick the shit out of someone over here anymore, you can't do anything. They can say whatever they want. You can't slap the shit out of somebody. Yeah. People need to get good. No, really, people need to be able to get their ass kicked. If they can get their ass kicked, then they'll be careful what they say. But now people are so protected, they can say whatever they want. And if you fucking touch them with your pinky, they call the cops on you.
Exactly. I mean, I was fuming today, man. When you called me, remember that I was in a meeting?
Yeah.
I was fucking beaming. I was like, this month don't even, you know what I'm saying? If he was back in the days, man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to cool down and I'm thinking, how the hell do I handle this? Because if I see this guy, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like you, I'm going to let you know right away. You're going to notice. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just, just venting and this is a good way. This is good therapy.
Good therapy for you, huh?
Yeah. I'm just letting it out. So if you guys got any advices, no crazy stuff, advice of, well, how the hell you think I should handle this? You know what I mean? Should I come up to the guy? Should I just leave it alone, ignore it, and just go on with the contract? Because the contract is mine. Trust me.
This is what I would tell the guy. The guy, right? I'd say, listen, whether that's true or not, we know I'm not going to do that. Okay. It's
right.
However, I got something to tell you about the guy that's ratted me out. You want to do business with a guy like that?
Exactly.
Think about the type of person that is, that's going to go and backstab you. If he's going to backstab me, how's he going to backstab you?
Exactly.
You don't do it. If someone comes and tells me all types of shit about someone, I might not do business with the person telling shit about, but I ain't doing business with the person that's running their fucking mouth either.
Right. And if he would be a clean person, it's something different. But he's not.
He's dirty too.
He handles certain businesses for certain people, and they just put him there. You know what I mean? He's their puppet. You know what I'm saying? And I know those people.
Right.
So how do you say it? You're over here, like when you got a tail, your tail where your tail catches fire. Don't be fucking around if you're close to the fire, if you know you can get burned. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that just has had me beaming today all day, man. I was like, damn, this mother. I just had to laugh about it, kid, because I'm used to fighting lions, man. I'm not gonna worry about this damn kitty cat. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes.
1 second.
All right. Stop working, man. It's late already.
No, this is for your buddy over there, and he wants me to Zelle something. I don't think I can Zelle. I had a problem with Zelle, didn't I?
Yeah. Well, you did the other thing.
Yeah, I had to do Cash App or something.
Tell them that.
So what else you got?
Oh man, nothing. Over the weekend, I was watching a couple videos, seeing if I found anything interesting in the videos, and I found something on Chapo's daughter.
Okay.
She lives in LA. Okay, and she gave up an interview where she says that her dad was set up by Mayo Zambrano,
Okay.
and the Mexican government. That they had an agreement. They had an agreement where they would take care of him, for him to be able to move his product, for him to distribute for sale. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
the tunnels and all that, they had an agreement with him, and they were part of the business. And then it just so happens that they set up a meeting that day that he got caught, and the only ones that knew about the meeting was Mayo Zambrano and him. And just lo and behold, he shows up to the meeting, and Mayo doesn't show up, but the feds show up.
Wasn't that in the series? I
I don't
think
know.
that.
I didn't see
How did he get
that
caught
was
at
in the series.
I think so. At the very at the end, he got caught. I believe it was another meeting. I think he got away so many times. I couldn't believe it.
Well, she says she's got proof of all this. She's got documents. She's got a whole bunch of stuff, conversations and everything that proves that all this stuff. You know what I mean? And she's taking care of herself now because she lives in LA.
Right. But that ain't going to get his ass out of prison.
He's done. That's not going to happen.
I'm surprised they didn't look into the Mexican government. It was.
It's just they gotta find. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shadiness there. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of shadiness.
There's a lot of shadiness because if it's Mexican government, there's also other parts of governments. You know what I mean? Of different countries that are involved also.
Really?
You know what I mean? But
like who? You think?
Not gonna say.
These motherfuckers.
So, and then I saw another video of his wife. I didn't know that they had transferred Chapo from one prison in Mexico to Juarez. Juarez is enemy territory. They had taken him to the Juarez prison where it's maximum security.
There was
that's enemy territory for him.
On this most recent arrest or the first arrest that he escaped?
I think it was just the one the most recent before he got extradited.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's weird. Why would they send him to a prison where his enemies are at?
Get him killed?
Because in the interview, in the video, a famous movie channel, a Spanish movie news channel, was following the wife to Juarez, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these people got rushed out of there. They recorded the guys on the phone. They from their window of the hotel. All the guys were all spread out,
right?
And they were telling them, "Get out of here! If not, we're going in there. Get you. We want you out of here." Why? Because they were reporting that the wife was there and Chapo was in that prison. You know what I'm saying? So, in a way, I'm thinking that he was being set up to get knocked off.
Yeah,
Chapo was, and then because of the news, they didn't do it. They messed their whole thing, and those people had to leave. They had to fly out of there.
That makes sense.
Because of security reasons. So I'm like, damn, these people got it like that. They got ears and eyes everywhere over
there. Damn. Well, there ain't much you can say over those motherfuckers there. They play both sides really well.
Exactly. And then the way they were talking, they goes, I know, you want me to come in there and get you? No. There's no need for that. Well, I need you out of here now. I want you out of here. I don't want to see no cameras. I want you guys out of here. They had to they called police. And I go, why are they calling police? Police is part of them also. But they called police and they had a police escort out to the airport and they left. And they took Chapo's wife with them. Crazy, huh?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if we'll ever see him again.
Him?
You think?
Nah, not out of wherever he's at. I don't think so. You know? So, oh man, crazy,
You never
crazy.
know. Listen, the way they keep changing shit.
Yeah.
How many years did he get?
He got
150,000?
he got a whole, yeah, he's not coming back out. I think he got a whole bunch of life sentences, no?
Yeah, it's possible.
He got a whole bunch of life sentences.
Yeah, it's fucking possible.
Yeah.
Oh well. Who's the next guy? Who took over? Oh, the Suns are on they're on the hit list now too.
They're on the hit list now. There's a couple of them out there that are fighting for power. You know what I mean? That hasn't been defined yet.
They got a $5 million reward for the Sun, and you can email the fucking email address is their last name. It was at Guzman or some shit at Department of Homeland Security. Oh, that's fucked up. Something like that. I was like, damn.
Crazy.
They
That's
even got
crazy.
the email address with their last name on it.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then I was watching news, man, and what's going on in the States, kid?
I'm telling you, it's fucked up over here.
Oh, so a lady got pushed into a 71-year-old guy pushed a lady onto the subway in New York.
Yep.
Just pushed her, and the train was coming.
Fucking what for, right?
Yeah, and in Texas, the British guy in the synagogue had hostages so they can free the lady Al Qaeda.
Yeah, Miss up Lady Al Qaeda, some shit like that.
Yeah, Miss Lady Al Qaeda. Yeah, that's what it was. He wanted he had the hostages until they released her. He's fucking me up though, because he was on an E2 visa. My daughter's trying to get me an E2 visa.
Oh, shit.
And go ahead and fuck shit up for me too, man. Yeah.
What they should do is loosen up on the laws for the mob, right? Bring the mob back a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit to tighten up the streets and shit, because it's New York's fucking.
Listen,
it's some shit.
Sometimes you need street muscle. The government can't handle everything.
No, because they can't. The government can't be. Not only they can't be on the ground, they can't be underground.
Right.
There's a big difference being on the ground and underground. You know, the underground world, you could be walking down the street all day long and not know what the fuck's going on underground. You know, and back in the days, fucking the mob used to work with the government. At one time or another, they did. I don't care what they can yell rat all day long, but they fucking did. They wanted to get something done. You work with the government, and that's it.
And vice versa.
And vice versa.
Yeah, and you keep, and then the police would say, well, hey, no killings. I want the streets safe. I want it, you know what I mean? I want everybody to feel fine. And then the street guys would handle that part. Hey, we find out whoever's stealing, whoever's doing this, mugging or whatever, we'll take care of it. You know what I'm saying? And the police make the police look good. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's real hard to be in power like up there into power, like El Chapo and fucking the guy in Colombia and all these guys without having some sort of contact or doing something for the other side. You can't be one guy no, it can't be one guy or one little mafia family against the United States. Because if they want you, they want you. You ain't getting away.
And to be at the level, that Chapo was at, to be at the level that Pablo was at, to be at the level that the Rodriguezes were at, to be at the level that all these Mac Daddies, top gangsters were at. It wasn't just thugs and street runners. No, you need government assistance. Trust me. You can't get to that level unless you have government assistance. In any country. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, and I'm worried over there with all this crazy stuff. I know Miami's not that but no, there was a rapper that was killed.
When?
2-3 days ago, in down by Metro Zoo.
For what? Really?
Yeah. Damn, I know more about you. Yeah. What was it? Young Pooh or something like that. Yabi Wabi Pooh or something like that. He's gunned down. And
really?
With his kids and his wife in the car. But they just got him. Nothing happened to his kids or his wife.
Damn.
That?
No.
Something's going on over
there. That shit didn't pop up in my Google feed, so they must not have give a shit.
Right. Yeah, he seemed to be doing pretty well. Because I got my music stuff. So I got all the music apps and certain labels over there and stuff like that. And he was part of one of these quality music label or something like that. Quality control.
What for? Do they know what the beef was? There, he had a beef with someone else?
I don't know. I started listening to his music, and it was talking about that. You know, I killed you, and I moved the dope and this and all that crazy kind of rap shit. And I was like, you know, he know the language pretty well. So you know what I'm saying. He must have, you know, done his little things on the side. But you know, you don't need to be killing people like that. You know what I'm saying? Just, I mean, you gotta beef with the person. Take with the person that I want the kids and the wife in the car. And shit, you know?
Did you know who's that fucking guy? It's Takashi, whatever the fuck his name, ugly motherfucker. God damn, he's got tattoos all over his fucking face. Takashi 6ix9ine?
6ix9ine. That's the one that remember I told you one time that he got busted. And then he was he was like, he told the cops, well, you got to let me know what you want to know. You know, I'll tell you whatever you want to know, but you got to let me go because I got a record release on the 28th of I don't know what month. Remember I had told you that? It was him.
That motherfucker. I saw his ass on, I don't know if it was YouTube Shorts or TikTok or some shit. And there was a black dude, looked like he was interviewing him. This black dude was obviously he was our age, right? He was OG. Yeah. And he said, he goes, you know how I know you're not a fucking gangster, like a real gangster? And he goes, how? He goes, I know you ain't no fucking gangster because your punk ass knows who kidnapped you and you didn't fucking do anything about it yourself. You might have sent somebody, but he goes, me? I go handle that shit my goddamn self. If someone kidnapped me, I'm going to get that motherfucker back.
Right.
You know, he punked him out. I mean, the guy, he got punked out just sitting there on the fucking sofa.
Yeah. And he comes out and he says, yeah, I ride it and all this stuff and all that, but I'm making money. It's like, what the hell's going on with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's proud.
He is. He made a shitload of money fucking ratting on people. He don't care.
Wow. Yeah, I seen him and I'm like, wow. I couldn't believe I was hearing when I saw that.
You know why, Carlos? Because listen, when you got, how many people you know that don't rat? There's not many. I mean, the rappers, the rappers used, they would keep their mouth shut for the most part.
Yeah.
The guys in the hip hop industry, they're more likely to keep their mouth shut.
They're more hardcore. Yeah.
Than the fucking mobsters. I was thinking about that today. These black dudes, there's more fucking stand-up black dudes than there are fucking mobsters.
Yeah.
They keep their fucking mouth shut. I remember getting sentenced and a dude came back and he got 15 years and he was happy.
Wow.
I was like, God damn. He goes, 15? Fuck it. 15, I can do 15. I can do 15. I'm 25 now. I'll be out when I'm fucking 40 years old. And I was thinking to myself, damn, this motherfucker's happy for 15.
But it's doable. That's why.
It's doable.
It's doable. You know what I mean? But they start telling them they're going to give them 2 life sentences and stuff like that. Then I'm like,
Shit. I'll fuck 2 life sentences. You know what? I'm going to die in prison. I might as well die on the street. Let me start talking.
Right.
I'm still dying. Huh?
Shit. Yeah, right. Oh, man. So, yeah, it's some funny stuff, man. Hey, did you see Canada? They're gonna start taxing the people that are vaccinated.
Really?
Yeah, you saw that?
They're taxing people. Yeah, I saw a
They're gonna start taxing people that are not vaccinated.
Taxing them how? Like money wise? How you tax them?
Money tax. There's gonna be a tax for non-vaccinated people.
Non-compliance.
Something like that.
I'll tell you something about Canada and Australia. Those two, they're fucking almost the same. You know what I mean? They're in fucking cahoots, the two. But Australia's off the chain with the vaccines, and then Canada's going to start taxing people. What about the people? What happens if you don't pay the tax? I mean, talking about listen, it makes no sense. You're supposed to have freedom of whatever the fuck you call it, right?
Yeah.
You want me to inject something in my body, and I don't want to.
Right.
Now, it gets back to what I was saying the other day. If we could believe what we're told on the news, if you could really believe it and not have any questions, second guess it, then I bet you the whole world would just go ahead and say, okay, let's take it, right?
Right.
Because you're believing what they say. Now, how come 5 doctors say it's good and you need to have it, and the other 5 doctors say, no, you don't? Well, 5 doctors need to be fucking fired. Is you know what I mean? Or 5 of them need to go to jail. You can't tell me that it's a 50 split and they both come out of the same school.
Right.
So how do we know what's the truth? Basically, we got to figure it out ourselves.
Exactly.
And that's when it's dangerous. Exactly. You know, at one time, you know, and you want to know what's funny? People like my mother in the 70s, they believe what's on the news because they're used to being told the truth. When she was a kid, the news was the truth, right? So the older generation, when they hear something on the news, they're more likely to say, okay, well, that's the truth, whether they listen to CNN or Fox, but they're mostly CNN, but because Fox is kind of a new channel. But they hear something, and when they were kids, the news was mostly truth, right? There wasn't all this bullshit. They would go out and the reporters would do what? They would investigate, right? They'd get their little pen and they'd be like fucking undercover cops, and they find, and what was the thing back in the day with the reporters? Their goal was to always find the truth. That's what a reporter did.
Dig. That's why you remember, what was his name? Geraldo. He was Italian, I think.
Geraldo, that cocksucker.
Geraldo,
yeah, he was a beast. Right? He's here on Fox News now. He's an anchor.
Still there?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he used to come on. He was no joke.
He was no joke. He'd get John Gotti, one of John Gotti's men punched him in the fucking face. Over down at Joe Sonkin's restaurant. Busted his nose. He came in with the fucking camera on his shoulder.
Oh yeah, I seen him one time. Yeah, I remember that.
You remember Geraldo used to come around with the camera and stick it right in your fucking face? Well, they busted his fucking shit. And then the next day he's on TV, black eyes and shit. But that was Geraldo. That's what he did. He tried to get down to the truth. Now, they don't even try. What they do is they say, all right, I want to hear this, but I can't put it down until somebody tells me what I want to hear. So then someone will tell them exactly what they want to hear, and then they'll put an undisclosed source told me X, Y, and Z. So they're allowed to print it because someone told them. They can't verify if it's the truth. As long as someone says it, they can fucking say they got it from someone else. They got a source. I got a source. Well, who the fuck was it? I can't tell you. My source is private.
Yeah, they protected the source.
Protect the source. But who is it? Not going to tell you. How do we know if he's in the line? We don't care. We just want to fucking hear what he said.
Oh, so, man, times have changed, man. Times have fucking changed so much.
Yeah.
What about that cyber attack they're talking about? Russia and Ukraine. Did you guys have bank problems today over there?
I didn't get on the account, but I just started checking it out, and Google said, yeah, there was some people fucked up.
All bank tracks. The only thing you could do was withdraw money from the ATMs. You couldn't deposit money. You couldn't transfer any monies. It was shut down, and it was worldwide.
Listen, think about this, Carlos. Imagine the day. Hopefully, it doesn't happen. You wake up, and your fucking phone doesn't work, and your computer doesn't work. There's no fucking internet. That's all we need is no internet.
Right.
What do?
Yeah, you hit.
What do? No internet means no bank account.
You're hit.
Everyone would run to the banks, and that would be fucking a disaster. You can't buy because your card's not working. You're fucked.
You're hit. Yeah, totally.
It's fucking chaos, buddy.
Totally.
I don't mean just hit. I mean fucking chaos. No internet.
My girl's telling me that all this shit is part of a lot of the shit that she's reading, and a lot of things are gonna happen. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things are gonna change, a lot. And she told me that she sees your boy Trump coming back into office.
Listen, if he's healthy enough, the guy only sleeps 4 fucking hours a day. You know that?
Well, you know what I've told you about sleeping, right?
I don't know. What about? Oh yeah, I saw that. That guy. That was funny. But he only sleeps 4 hours a day.
That's all you need.
Shit, I don't know about that.
That's all you. While you're sleeping, you're not making any money. Well, he is, but
He's
you know what I'm
imagine
saying?
that making money while you're sleeping. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Here's my prophecy. You ready? I'm telling you who's gonna run for president one day.
Who? You?
Fucking Elon Musk.
That's the guy. What's he got? He's
He's for
Amazon.
Tesla. He's Tesla. He's the one who makes electric cars.
Tesla, the cars and all that stuff. Okay.
Man, there's so many. Every time you put on a TikTok or something, he's there. Everyone's put everything he says, every word that comes out of this guy's mouth, and he doesn't really believe in God. He answered one guy's question the other day, which kind of maybe there's something there, but right up the alley of all these youngsters. You know, not too much on God, very scientific. Fuck, you put a problem in front of him, he solves it. You know, oh, you got a problem with your fucking energy? All right, well, I'll cut down the use of energy in the United States to 0.25%. I mean, they fucking figured out this guy. You know, he's just he's at a complete different level.
Right.
And his popularity's through the roof. He's the type of, and he's in the middle. He's the type of person
kid, though, right? He's a kid.
He's probably 40. I think he's either high 30s or 40.
Yeah, God bless him, man. That's good.
Fucking smart son of a bitch.
Yep. Tell him to give me a call.
Yeah, they jumped down his throat for smoking weed on the Joe Rogan show. Believe that?
Oh man.
First time he ever smoked weed too. He's like,
really?
I'll try it. Yeah, never said nah, didn't do shit for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy, my friend. All right, kiddo.
Well,
you gotta go get my friend, no?
Yeah, I gotta take a ride.
He's in soon. All right, so we'll cut you short today, so we'll excuse you from school today.
Okay.
Okay. I'll hit you up in a little while. Make sure everything's safe. All right.
All right, brother.
All right, Baba. Be
You
good.
got it. All right, bye.